with us.
Hi, my name is Erin Micklow, and I'm here with the Briefs. Introduce yourselves.
Hey, what's up? I'm Kix. I got a rash.
That's true.
Nardwar.
That is a
I'm
true
Stevie
story.
Nicks. I sing, play guitar.
I'm Chris Brief, and I play drums.
Yay! You guys are one of my favorite bands. I'm so happy to be here with you right now. Yeah. So your last album came out about 10 years ago, but you guys are finally about to release a new one. Can you talk about this new album?
No, it's been 2.5 years since we recorded. I know we're just lazy and people live all over the place. So finally,
We're perfectionists.
It's coming together. I think. Now we're like, okay.
We just finished mixing it, and
Finally.
we have all the songs, and we're figuring out how it's going to be released.
And what's your favorite song, Steve?
Well, Chris, I don't have a favorite, and I'm honest about that.
Me,
I
my
would have
favorite
said
song
they're
is
all
the
my
kids-
favorites.
The kids laughing at the kids. I think that's my favorite. Yeah.
What about we have a song that's called Nazi Disco, and I'm just gonna explain. I'm gonna explain where that came from if I can.
Okay.
So I have a friend who has a record store in Munich, and underneath there was a basement where they'd rented it out, and every weekend there were these crazy parties. We'd hear music and see flashing lights.
Chris lives in Munich.
I live in Munich, Germany.
Yeah.
Not Munich, Texas, or if there's a Munich like Wisconsin.
Canada.
It's Munich, Germany. And so so there's all these crazy lights coming out every night on the weekends. Just like, what the fuck's going on in the basement? It turns out, and this is crazy,
your screen print shop. is,
and
right?
my screen print shop is above it. The Nazi, like the main Nazi group in fucking Germany was meeting in the basement, and they had an illegal bar. We had no idea they were down there. And one day we came in, the cops were clearing all this stuff out, and we're just like, this is fucking crazy. And then the cops came out with this giant disco ball. And I was like, wow, Nazis like disco. And then it came the song Nazi Disco. So,
The Bomb Squad came, right? Like, because
That's so
well,
weird.
there's all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so anyway, they're gone now. Now it's just like a couple bike repair hippie guys, I think.
I saw something on your guys' Facebook that you were recording in 2016 and you're just now finishing it. Is that because you all live in different places?
It's the fucking Nazi disco.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And the good part of it is that when we the first run when we actually did the drums and bass tracks, I had a broken foot, so I got to record the album with a broken foot, which was fucking hell, man. Yeah, and sitting down playing, yeah.
We all got together in the Bay Area and recorded all the songs, and then we had to go our separate ways because we ran out of time, and had to
1 week, yeah, something.
we had to record our lead vocal tracks in other cities.
Yeah, we kind of went all over on this. Yeah.
And it took forever because
Steve-
we're not very organized.
Steve is a cat guy, and he gets distracted with his cats. And we're always like, Steve, are you working on the songs? He's like, my cats. So he's like a cat guy.
Yeah, his cats are waiting for him at home.
I fucking love cats, and I have tomorrow I get to
What's
see
your
them.
cat's name? Pumpkin? No.
Ego and Dee Dee.
What kind of cats are they?
A black one and a black and white one.
Okay.
Can I tell him about Half-Size Girl?
No.
Yeah.
That's another cat story, yeah.
No, it's not.
That's a song about my cat.
Yeah,
People think
it
it's
is,
about a
yeah.
midget, but it's about my cat, Lucy. My old cat, she's dead now.
But I relate to that story because I have a 3-legged dog, Alice. It's Alice Cooper, and she's at home right now. She's listening to me right now. Yeah. Three
Can't wait to
legs.
see Alice,
I can't
right?
wait to see Alice. Oh, I'm gonna be as soon as I walk in downtown.
Really
I live
interesting
right
stuff.
downtown Seattle. I'm gonna be Alice. She's gonna. Yeah. Hey, I love my dog. I love animals. So.
You guys are a fucking riot. I can't handle it. So back in 2002, you guys signed a deal with Interscope Records, but allegedly they broke the deal because you stuck to your artistic visions. Can you talk more about that?
No, I think they didn't release the record because I think they had the Hives. And they're like, well, we have the Hives now, and they made a great record, so we don't need the Briefs. I think that's really how it went. But
Something like that.
they gave us a lot of money and bought us a van. We toured and kept on releasing independent records. And we had run into Sean Stern, who said,
Thank God.
When we first saw him,
he said when you get dropped, we'll be here to pick you up. And then we went with BYO and made more records.
His
so
exact
it was
words
good.
were, when Interscope kicks you out to the curb.
When you come in.
Yeah, I'll see you
something
guys.
like that.
And he was there. He was always there. But yeah. But also what you said is sort of true, because they wanted us to do weird tours and we said no, and they wanted us to record with people that we didn't want to record with and we said no. And so I don't know, I suppose that's sticking to our artistic integrity, right?
Yeah. We liked the money though when we got it for a few years.
I'm jealous. I didn't get any of that money. I came in after right after that whole deal. It was like, yeah. So
Perfect timing. We're talking about the money.
But boy did we get a lot of shit from, like, you know, the maximum rock and roll kind of.
Yeah.
The thing is,
All of a
we
sudden
were
weren't
never
allowed to play Gilman and.
Is that really a thing where they do that and they'll like ban people and they'll just say we don't want you to play it at Gilman Street?
If you're in a major
Yeah.
label. We actually hadn't even signed to it. There was just a rumor that we were going to sign to a major label, and they said no was the thing.
Yeah.
Ironically, Green Day maybe sort of plays there sometimes. I don't know.
They do now, yeah. I feel like because Green Day just gave the venue so much press and they blew up to be so famous. And so it's like they wrote that song about it and maybe Gilman was like, okay, shit, maybe we should let him play.
I just have to point out that we totally support and love Gilman Street
Yeah.
and Green Day too. So.
Well, like, really, we just like making records and music and being a band and doing cool band shit. And it's way better doing it with people that we like, you know, like BYO records.
real people.
It's way better.
Definitely.
But when somebody like throws like a bunch of money at you and you're like, you can barely eat and you want to go tour, what are you gonna do?
And that's what we did. We toured. That allowed us to tour like 9 months out of the year for like 7 years.
Holy
So
shit.
That's all we did. And we lived in the van. We weren't like, you know, staying at the Golden Nugget.
Yeah.
But we were, you know.
It's hard to imagine like that amount of money being just thrown at you and then like, you know, then they just say, okay, never mind. And it's just like nothing for them.
It was like $300. That was a lot.
Anyways,
Anyway,
that was
next question, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the
That
thing
was a
is
long
that I have
time
to
ago,
point
yeah.
out, just doing this, like, I think we did 10 shows, and I can't believe we used to go 2 months, 10 shows.
Sleeping on floors.
Oh my God! Oh, what? 10 shows?
Kix has actually been like put in.
pussy. He's a pussy now.
I'm a
Hey,
pussy.
that's not
yes.
very politically correct.
Cat.
He's
pussy cat.
yeah.
But
He's
10
been
shows,
putting Ben Gay on
2
his leg
months?
every
yeah,
day.
I know Ben Gay.
interesting.
Yeah, he kind of saved me. It wasn't Ben
That's how
Gay,
you know.
but yeah.
Okay, sorry. It was the generic version of Ben Gay.
I wanted to ask, your most famous song, Poor and Weird. I have that pin, and every time I wear it, people take it so fucking literally, and they're like, Poor and Weird?
Really?
So how did you come
That's
up with
good.
that song?
How did you write that song? Actually,
You know, I
want to know too.
We always.
I think I was trying to date a girl, and I told one of my friends, I think I'm too poor and weird for her, which I was for sure. She was a little out of my league, and then that just turned into a refrain in my head, and it became a song.
Yeah, it's a good song. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
thank you.
It's catchy as fuck, and like when there's been times when I tell, like, I wear that pin and I've worn it in non-punk settings where people just don't understand it at all, and they're just like, Poor and Weird.
I mean, a lot of people can identify with it, right? And sort of like, we'll just be proud of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think most people, at least in the punk community, have felt that way at one time. It's like, fuck, man, I don't have any money. I'm weird. Nobody likes me.
Exactly.
Or it could be a new
I-
case
I-
of crabs, you know?
Yeah. Let's dive deep into Steve's psyche here.
Next question.
Madonna. What do you?
Yeah. What about
How does Madonna tie into?
I wanted to know, I saw that you guys posted a picture of Madonna wearing a Briefs patch. Was
right.
that photoshopped or was that real?
That was real, as far as we know.
How did she get a hold of it? Was she
I
at a
have
show?
no
She's got a stylist with really good taste. I don't know.
It was a stylist. It must have been.
And actually, yeah, that was. There's a photo of you on the side with the chain. It's the hit after hit. So it's a Briefs patch.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably why.
It's an
I mean,
official Briefs patch.
We've never seen Madonna at any of our shows, so
Wouldn't
We
that
did
be
see
cool?
Morrissey came to one of our shows.
I
yeah.
can see that, but wouldn't that be cool if Madonna was like secretly at home jamming out to the Briefs?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
But it's not the case, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What about her kids? Maybe she got it from her kids.
That could be. Does she have kids? I didn't even know.
She has kids, yeah.
Okay.
Madge
Yeah, then,
is a
yeah.
mom.
All right.
Madge.
Well, then, yeah. Maybe.
Well, so you guys also bowled this weekend in the tournament at Punk Rock Bowling. How did you do?
I did. Probably the.
Did you bowl straight? Yeah, your typical.
I bowl like this.
Not like this, but that's
I
like
don't-
that's
Just like flick the
No,
wrist?
I don't really know what I'm doing, but I feel like I bowled pretty well for me.
Yeah.
And I was on a team with a couple of the Bodies and Dan from the Briefs. It was a Bodies Briefs team. And we were 50 points away from making it to the finals. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah, we did well. It was fun.
How many years have you bowled?
I typically don't bowl. Dan usually bowls. He always bowls with
Yeah.
like the Bodies and the Modern Action record label. They always come out and they have a team.
Oh, cool. So when
For
did you
like
place this
15
year?
years, I guess. I don't know.
Did you win, or what did you play?
I didn't win shit.
You didn't win anything? You didn't win
No.
even like the lower? I saw some people won like $100 or...
No, we
Nothing?
didn't make the finals.
Aw.
you didn't bowl
15
either.
pins, I think.
I don't bowl, no. I'm a terrible bowler.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a fucking horrible bowler. It's all I either get strikes or like nothing, gutter balls.
Yeah, gutter balls. That's what I got.
I play Kegelbahn.
Where was the where we play? We practiced bowling.
Los
and I
Paso
I was
Robles.
gonna play in on
Paso
team,
Robles.
but
Robles.
yeah, I had injuries to begin with, so I bowled and then my back hurt, and I still have injuries. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go home and yeah, my if it wasn't my wrist, it's my knee, but then my back from bowling. I'm like, I ain't playing.
If you fill a bathtub with hot water and dump a whole bottle of aspirin in it and let it dissolve, it helps. Yeah.
Or
You're
urine.
getting advice right now. Yeah.
You put urine in your shoes to make them stretch out.
I was told that, yeah.
Oh, man.
If you want to get your new I'm not gonna say it, but new boots made by a certain company, we got some too. To not give you blisters, you pee in them apparently. Did
Ew.
you pee in your boots when you got
No, they just hurt really bad until they're broken in.
them? Right, that's what I thought.
Try pee.
No, I'm not gonna pee on my boots. This is disgusting. They'll stink.
Try letting someone else pee in them. Then.
They'll smell bad. They'll be so smelly. Ew. You have like piss boots. Well, anyway, thank you guys
We tried to help.
So-
We tried to help.
so much for taking the time tonight. I love you guys. You're fucking hilarious. You're out of control. You're ridiculous, and I love you guys. So thank you.
Thanks, Erin.
I hope you guys enjoy the new album too.
We're
We're the Briefs. You're watching Last Rockers TV.
We got no time for me, I'm pouring in a real baby. We got no time for me, I'm